Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 62, IDW Comic Review. Now, as you know, we're now up to issue 62 of the Sonic IDW comics, and I think to me is that, Ian Flynn and the team definitely know how to do Sonic, and I think after the whole Ken Penders thing, you can really tell Ian Flynn working on IDW was pretty much for the best. So pretty much the cover has Amy and Knuckles exploring Angel Island, and let's go on the story. The story starts off with Amy saying, "Oh whoa, I didn't think I'd ever get tired of seeing Angel Island. It's so beautiful. I should have kept flying." And we see her exploring Angel Island, knowing that Knuckles is on patrol, and is even amazed by the sort of beauty and tranquility. And we see how, the rocks give way, and we see how Knuckles saves, basically, Amy, and we see Knuckles saying, "Sure, why are you falling through the ceiling?" And he points out that she has something for him, and if you remember the last issue, we kind of see how, Knuckles finds to his shock and surprise that Amy has one of the old Echidna relics. And if you remember back in the last issue, Amy pretty much demanded Rouge to hand over the old relic. And we kind of see how Knuckles thanks Amy, and as gratitude, wants her to come with him to place the artifact back to its right place. And even points out about where it's meant to be and the area it needs to be placed. And we see how Knuckles says, at the very least, we're heading to the surface, follow me. And watch where you step. I don't want any more holes in the floor. And we see how, at Clean Sweep Inc., we see how Clutch has started his new business here. And we see one of the workers saying, "Excuse me, Mr. Clutch, you got a moment?" "Normally, I insist my staff and clients are ahead to my schedule, but I do make exceptions for the exceptional Mimic." "So, you do pay attention to your security cameras, huh? You were testing me, even after I went to great lengths to contact you. You're not an easy person to find, you know." "That's on purpose. But you did so anyway, which got my attention. And wants to kind of know if he's working for Sonic or Eggman. And we kind of see how Minnick points out that he's a businessman and Clean and Sleep is his next business venture. But he does point out about his biggest competitor, which is the Restoration HQ that does things for free. And we see him saying, "As I said, I have plans for an aggressive business venture, which involves grubbing the Restoration's wasteful efforts. To that end, I need a master infiltrator. Interested?" And we kind of see how Minnick points out that it didn't work the last time he worked with other bad guys. But we kind of see Minnick saying, "Fair enough. No, I've done my research. I know you're vendetta against a certain pair. Tango and Whisper, yes? Were you aware that they are part of the Restoration's new vanguard? They call themselves the Diamond Cutters. No less." And we see how Minnick thinks that, this is going to make Whisper even more depressed, knowing that he could kill her sort of new team like the old ones. And we kind of see how back on Angel Island, Knuckles and Amy make it to the surface, and we see how, some areas are still crumbling after everything that happened with Eggman. And there was a free comic book day thing, which I never got, so I might try to pick up that issue. And we see how Amy points out about with Jules and everything else, helping with the Restoration HQ, and we do see how Amy even offers to have people kind of protect the island, but Knuckles points out that he has to make sure everyone one was alright, and he even points out that it could be more complicated, but he does trust certain people, including Amy, and as soon as they get into where the artifact needs to be placed, we see Knuckles has kept some of the artifacts and that still active, and wants to make sure to place the artifact carefully, which they eventually do. And after sorting it out, they basically manage to kind of get out from a sort of crumbling floor, and eventually they decide to kind of look around for more areas and that around the island. And we see how, yeah, the sort of new diamond cutters are going through what needs to be done, what has to be done, and so on. And we kind of see their sort of potential new member saying, hello? Sorry, am I interrupting? Yes, but do you need assistance? Hey, you want to join our team? Actually, yeah, that's why I'm here. I heard you were accepting volunteers. Well, I want to make a difference. I want to help our community. And we see how he gets all sort of poetic and that. And we do kind of see how his name is Duo. And we do kind of see how he points out that he just started fighting and stuff. So he basically still needs to learn the ropes. And we do see him decide to kind of do test trials and that. Which we kind of see how he's given his own room and that. And saying, whoa, and I can have all this? Sure, the Restoration has rooms for folks in need. Since you'll be sticking around, make yourself at home. And we kind of see how, yeah, Tangle goes to get some food, and even offers for Duo to come and says, this has been a lot. I think I'm just going to relax for now. And we kind of see how it turns out Duo's Mimic, and him saying, it's me, I'm in. And yeah, the next issue is probably going to be some potential reveal story. And yeah, this is the story. So I think this one is kind of okay. Like, obviously, yeah, after the whole Eggman story with his fake Chaos Emeralds, they're going for another story with bringing back Clutch and Mimic. And yeah, with Amy and Knuckles at Angel Island, it's gonna hint that there's gonna be a adaptation of Sonic Frontiers, but being played a bit more differently. But I think it's more of an average issue. Not the best, but it's definitely still alright. So I think it still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.